So you're trying to figure out how to pay for college, and you've landed on two big names, Sallie Mae and federal loans. You might be a little worried about your credit score, or maybe you don't even have one yet. You'd think the choice is simple, but there's a huge difference in how they look at your credit, and it could make or break how you fund your education. The answer is actually pretty shocking, so stick around. Alright, let's start with federal loans, the ones you get by filling out the FAFSA. For the most common types, like direct subsidized and unsubsidized loans, there's no credit check. Seriously, you don't need a credit history or a minimum score. This makes them super easy to get, especially when you're young and haven't had time to build up credit. Plus, the interest rate is fixed, and it's the same for every single undergrad who borrows, no matter their credit background. The government's goal isn't to reward a perfect credit score. It's to make education accessible to as many people as possible. Now, let's flip over to Sallie Mae. As a private company, they play by a different set of rules. They don't officially list a minimum credit score, but to get approved, you or a cosigner will usually need what they consider good to excellent credit. To give you an idea, the average 𝐔𝐒𝐄 score for someone approved back in 2023 was around 754. Since most high school and college students don't have a long credit history, it's extremely common to apply with a creditworthy cosigner. In fact, it's often the only way to get approved. Your credit score really matters here because it directly affects your interest rate. A fantastic score can get you a lower rate, but a shaky one could mean sky-high rates, or you might just get denied. So, what's the brutal truth here? It's pretty simple. Federal loans are designed for almost everyone, making them the safest place to start. Sallie Mae is really for people who already have a strong credit history or have a cosigner who does. It's best used to fill in any funding gaps after you've taken all the federal aid you can get. Your first move should always be to fill out the FAFSA to see what federal loans and grants you can get. If this video helped clear things up for you, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe for more money tips, and check out the resources I dropped in the description below.